Rainbow of Mr. Gideon. Everyone in the village knew about Mr. Gideon. They knew he was an inventor, an astronomer, and most of all, a man who loved secrets. The biggest secret of all was his missing treasure. Phoebe lived right next to his abandoned cottage. Every day she heard the grown-ups whisper, "He hid a light that shines brighter than any star you know." Phoebe decided she would be the one to find it. One breezy morning, tucked beneath the roots of the oldest oak, Phoebe found it, a thin, brittle scroll tied with a faded green ribbon. Mr. Gideon's map. "Professor Hoot," she whispered to the clever owl who lived high up in the oak's branches, "can you help me? This map is all riddles." Professor Hoot blinked his big, golden eyes and let out a soft, thoughtful hoo. The first clue read, "Where the sun sleeps, the journey starts." "That means west," cried Phoebe, pointing her finger toward the setting sun's direction. The map showed a winding, dotted line. They followed the line past the whispering stream where the water tickled the ferns. Professor Hoot flew ahead, easily navigating the thick vines and thorny bushes that hid the path. Next, the clue was short and strange. The oldest stone smiles. Phoebe looked at the map, then at the tangled garden, and then back at the map again. Then she saw it, a small, weathered sundial hidden beneath a bush of lavender. The sundial's face, worn smooth by weather and time, looked just like a quiet, patient smile. The final riddle was scratched onto the stone itself. "Look for the house of glass that traps the sky." They looked all around, just the garden, the house, and the shed. "Hoo," Professor Hoot hooted softly, flying to a corner of the garden Phoebe had always thought was just a messy pile of broken wood. Beneath the wood, a small, dark shape. Phoebe scrambled over. It was a tiny, old glass greenhouse. Dusty and covered in spiderwebs, it was certainly a house of glass. She carefully pushed open the creaky wooden door. The sun had climbed higher, and a single, bright beam shot through the dust, hitting dozens of tiny, hanging prisms inside. The little room exploded in 1,000 colors, red, blue, gold, and green, a light brighter than any star. Mr. Gideon's treasure was not gold. It was a beautiful, secret rainbow just for her.